How's it going? This is Mitch from Native Survival School. Just want to have a little chat about something that I think is important in bushcraft, woodcraft, survival, self-reliance, however you want to term it. Basically, daytime seems to be when skills are usually practiced. Daytime. Everything seems to be about daytime. That's too bad. That's unfortunate. That's only half the day. It's only half the day. Every day has nighttime. Every single day. And to not hang out in the woods at night is a huge disservice to yourself, to your skills. You know, when I started hanging out at night in the woods, it kind of changed my attitude about things. It's important. It's really important. I mean, it's the other half of the day. If you hang out in the day, you should be hanging out at night. Even if you're not going to be staying out there. When I come out to the woods, there are times I go out just at night. I just go hang out in the woods at night instead of daytime. What's the difference? There's no difference between daytime and nighttime on the surface. Just get past that fact. Go for a hike at night. Place I always go, no big deal. Especially in a full moon. Amazing. Incredible. The moon is so full, it throws shadows. No chance of getting lost, anything like that. Very familiar woods, everything's fine. And nighttime should be utilized just as much as daytime. The forest is a completely different entity. The wild is a completely different entity at nighttime than it is during the day. I've seen animals at night that I don't see during the day. I catch fish at night that I don't catch during the day. It's just a radically different environment. Radically different environment. The coyotes come out. You can hear them in the woods with you, with me. I can hear them in the woods with me. I can hear them tracking and hunting and howling, talking to each other, communicating. I'll hear that one picked up a scent. Then I hear them howling, heading over there. Then they all come together. Then I hear them corner something and go into their frenzy where they just maul whatever it is that they've cornered. It's a really exhilarating experience to hear that in the forest. I've heard wolves do it too. I've come face to face with a wolf in the forest. Actually on a coastline, a beach. Right on the edge of in that intermediary zone, the tidal zone. So the tide was out and it's grassy and muddy right on the edge of the forest. And I met up with a wolf and we just stared at each other for a couple minutes. It's pretty awesome. You know, as dusk was settling, darkness was coming out. If I wasn't hanging out there that late, going into darkness, I wouldn't have even seen that. I mean, there are animals and things that I see at night that I just don't see during the day. You just don't. Nocturnal things come out. Different things start hunting that I don't usually hunt during the day. It's amazing. It's really nice. The forest feels completely different. Your senses change as well. My sense completely changes when it's pitch black or if there's a moon. Completely different than daytime, especially if it's pitch black. I swear I can hear when things are breathing around me because I sure as heck can't see anything. You know, my headlamp only goes so far. I can only see 10 feet max and wherever my headlamp isn't looking is darkness. So it changes how you interact with the forest. Very interesting stuff. And I think it's really important. I've learned it's been really important for me to hang out in the forest at night. I mean, sometimes I just go out there and, you know, tap trees, maple trees, make maple syrup, or make a feather stick, or I'll go out there and make a little fire, make dinner. Sometimes I go just to stand out there. I'll smoke a bush pipe, smoke some yarrow, whatever it is, you know, just sweet fern's a good one. I like to do that a lot. Just a little haversack kit, my canteen, my pipe, a book. Just go out in the woods for an hour. Middle of the night, midnight. Just go walk in the woods. Lean up against a tree and just be there. Far enough in the woods where the edge of the woods isn't within sight. I'm just past the edge of the woods where I can't see it anymore. That's when the woods gets good. And you get, you're like far enough in where that veil to society drops off. Then the animals like the coyotes and all that will have, you know, more comfort being that far in. It's really nice. It really changes your emotions about the forest. It really changes it really changed my emotions about the forest. It really changed my ability to hang out in the forest at night. I can be fine with it. Because it's just, you know, after day. That's all. It's no big deal. It's like, oh, now it's dark. Now there's different animals out. Okay. Now I can catch different fish. Alright. Now I can trap different things. Alright. Big deal. So I just wanted to have a quick little chat here about, you know, the virtues of hanging out in the wild at night. Still doing everything you normally do. I carve bows in the middle of the dark. It's great. It's great fun. Make spoons. Do all sorts of things at night. What's the difference? No difference in daytime. I'm in the exact same spot doing the exact same thing. It's just dark. That's it. And it's cool because then I can hear completely different things. Like I said, I can hear coyotes or whatever it is in the background, or wolves. Man, wolves. I heard wolves tear something apart once. Just obliterate. I mean, oh my God. I would not want to be around that scene, what I heard. They did just like coyotes where they cornered something and they just ravished it. Man. Had to be over half a dozen, definitely. Probably like 6 to 8 wolves. Just went crazy one night. Yeah, it's good stuff. You know, nighttime changes the paradigm on some things for the worse. Like navigation can be more tricky and dangerous. And using your tools can be more tricky and dangerous. You have to be careful with your knives, things like that, your saws, your axe. Using them at night is 100% possible. I use mine at night all the time. But I'm careful about it. I'm more careful than usual. More careful than usual, that's all. So, this has been Mitch with the Native Survival School. I'm a big advocate for realizing that the other half of the day is nighttime. There's no reason why skills can't be practiced, the environment can't be enjoyed. Enjoy the outdoors, even at night. If you only go out into the woods during the daytime, then you're going to miss out on half your lifetime. Just right off the bat, you have half your lifetime. Now, if you start cutting off winter as well, when it's too cold, say 3 or 4 months of the year it's too cold, so I'm going to decide to not go in the forest. That's already 3/4 of a lifetime that I have. I've already cut off a quarter, so now I have 3/4 of a lifetime. I only have half of that if I only go out during the day. So now I have half of 3/4 of a lifetime. Do you see what I mean? It just cuts down so fast, or all of a sudden you're like, wow, I only spent 6% of my lifetime in the forest or in the wild. I mean, how awful is that? I sat in a house all day, my whole life, you know? So I just wanted to share my mentality, my understanding, my wisdom, if you will, about hanging out in the forest at night. Like right now I have my headlamp so you can see me, because it just got dark. And I'm fine with that. I'm gonna walk out of here. 20 minutes maybe, I'm not sure, half hour. I got band practice coming up, so I gotta leave pretty soon, but I'm gonna be here after dark and I'm gonna enjoy it. Still have the tail end of a storm, so the trees are swaying. It's gonna be really cool. It's been mentioned in Native Survival School. Be sure to check out our website, nativesurvival.com. Enjoy the outdoors, even if it's nighttime. Take care.